Hello everyone, this is Taria from Hidden Truth Tarot, and this is going to be for the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Taurus. Taurus, this is your monthly general reading for March 2020. Please keep in mind that this is an intuitive reading. Now I'm using the Wisdom of the Avalon Oracles, I'm using the Angel Answers Oracle, and I will be using the Gateway to the Divine Tarot for your monthly general messages. Alright, Taurus, let's see what energies we have for you for March. Thank you, spirits. We are ready. Oh, nice. We have the cat. Independence. Healthy boundaries. Beautiful, positive energy right here. Thank you, Spirit. Alright, angels. What messages do you have for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Thank you, angels. What does Taurus need to know in March 2020? We are ready. Alright, so we have ask for help from others coming up here. Alright. Thank you, Spirit. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What does Taurus need to know March 2020? Thank you, Spirit. All right, Taurus. What does Taurus need to know, Spirit? Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you, Spirit. All right, we're ready, Taurus. Situation. We have the Ace of Swords. In your foundation, we have the Ace of Coins. Nice. Recent past energy, we have the Two of Wands. Crowning you is the Four of Coins. Your new circumstance or opportunity is the Hanging Man. In the position of what you need to know, we have the Five of Swords. In your environment, we have the Queen of Swords. In the position of advice from Spirit is the Tower. Your outcome energy is the Three of Wands. Wow. All right. Very powerful right here. I'm feeling the energy. Feeling it. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So right off, we have two aces. So we have the master number 11 coming through. We also have the number sequence here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. I always tell you guys to go and Google the angel number meanings because it's going to bring more clarity into your situation. Now, let's start here with the cat. And I find this very interesting because I'm getting several different things here from my guides. Independence, healthy boundaries. For some of you, you've recently had to set some boundaries between you and others. I feel like someone was maybe taking you for granted in some type of a way, really taking from you to the point where they, expected you to give to them, and not think anything of it. I really feel that they took advantage of this situation, and you've set boundaries here, okay? Now, some of you are stepping out on your own. You're feeling a sense of independence, strength here. You may have recently moved, gotten your own place. Some of you, you've moved up within a career where you're really making, enough money to feel comfortable, all right? You feel that stability and security in your life. Now, I am getting, for some of you, just a few of you, I feel like you're very stubborn. You've got this sense of independence where you feel like you just, even if you need help, you refuse to ask for it. And your angels are saying, a closed mouth does not get fed, Taurus. Now, I know oftentimes in this mundane world, there aren't people that you can turn to and ask for help. But there is always your angels, your spirit guides, your past loved ones, they never leave your side, Taurus, and they want you to know this. So there's a need for you to communicate with the spirit realm so they can start paving the way for you, making things happen behind the scenes. Okay, and this isn't for all of, the majority of you, this particular message. This is for maybe 2 or 3 of you. You're very headstrong, you're stubborn, you don't want to ask for help from anybody, but you need to call upon your angels, okay? It's going to be very important. Now, like I said, for the majority of you, I feel like you are feeling comfort. You are feeling, this independent stability and security right here, because it's showing up with the 4 of Coins in your crowning position as well. Now, your current situation is the Ace of Swords. I love this because this talks about a new beginning of clarity. This is the beginning of doing what's right and what's just for you at this time. Many of you have cut off or let go of situations, people, or energies that were no longer serving you. And this is what's allowing for you to move forward. This could be a new beginning, a message coming in as well about a career or job opportunity. Now, you do have the Ace of Coins coming up here in your foundation. This is what's moving you forward, and this is what's driving you in March. Definitely planting some seeds here. And as long as you nurture these seeds, this is something that can bring about long-term financial gain. Okay, this talks about reward for effort. This talks about the beginning of prosperity for you. Some of you could have recently started a business. You could have recently started a new job or career, or you could have started taking classes that's going to allow for you, maybe with a career or job that you already have, to start making more money, or maybe move up within a company as well. You could be going back to school, okay, where, in the long run, seeing the bigger picture here, that when you get that degree or that associate's degree or that certificate, it's going to allow for you to bring in more money as well. Now you have the 2 of Wands coming up here, and I love it. And you see that key right here in the middle, all right? This is still, you're still feeling this energy, even though it's in your recent past. It's showing up in your reading. You've recently stepped into your personal empowerment here, Taurus. I love this energy because this talks about not being at a crossroad. This talks about you having choices or decisions before you, opportunities. And this is you knowing that it doesn't matter which one that you choose to unlock, which door you choose to walk through, which path you choose to walk down. You're going to rock it. You're going to own it. You're going to make it yours. This is you knowing there is no wrong choice. So to me, this is one of my favorite energies in the tarot, because this is you being empowered. Okay, empowered right here. I love it. This is you knowing how powerful you are. That's the main thing. Now we have the 4 of Coins coming up here in your crowning position. This is what you know. This is what you're thinking about. I like this because this talks about you knowing that you're laying a solid, unshakable foundation when it comes to your financial situation. Some of you, like I said before, you may be feeling some comfort, some stability here. Now, there's nothing wrong with making money. There's nothing wrong with having money on your mind, okay? I do get an energy here if some of you are wanting to invest a coin in a business opportunity, maybe in any investment. This is going to be a good time for you, Taurus. Spirit is saying you have the green light. If somebody has come to you with some type of proposition here, maybe it's a money-making opportunity, make sure you know what you're signing up for. Always do that, just to make sure that you have yourself covered, okay? But I do feel like it's going to be very fruitful for you. Some of you could be thinking about buying or purchasing a home as well. Starting a business. This is going to be a great time. Now, your new circumstance or opportunity is the Hanging Man. And I love this, okay? This is you gaining mystical empowerment. You've already stepped in personal empowerment here. Now you're really going within. You're seeing the truth within others, within yourself, within situations. This is what allows for you to be able to release and let go of anything that's no longer serving you. For some of you, this also allows you to take a step back and maybe see a situation or a person from a different perspective or point of view right here. And this may be needed in some situation you go through in March. Especially with the Five of Swords coming up here in the position of what you need to know. The Five of Swords is that energy of arguing, disagreements, conflicting interests, and Taurus. I always say pick and choose your battles wisely with this energy, but sometimes there is a need to stand in your truth and not back down as well. I always say, you know, people may not agree with the path or the decisions you're making, but as long as you're making the decisions or going down a path that's for the betterment of your life, then it doesn't matter how they feel or what they think. You're here to live your unique destiny, not anybody else's. Now, you have the Queen of Swords coming up here in your environment, whether you're female or male. This is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. You guys definitely could be dealing with an air sign. Definitely getting that very strong, okay? This could be somebody in your environment that's very cold. I hate to say that. For some of you, definitely getting a divorce here. I feel you've had to release or let someone go. And it could have been an air sign. That's coming through from my guide. Very interesting. That message is probably just for one of you. Now, in your environment with this energy, I feel like many of you have recently, you know, had to put your foot down in some situation, some area here. This could have been with your children, roommates, your partner, okay, your romantic significant other. You've had to come from a space of standing in your truth, speaking your truth. Something could have been going on, and now you have the clarity. You see what's going on. Nothing is hidden from you. And, you know, now you're coming from a space of, you know, listen, this is my truth. If you don't like it, get out. It's kind of that type of energy, being very straightforward, all right? Now, for some of you, this definitely, there could be a legal situation that's about your home. This could be maybe a probate issue. This could be somebody making sure that, I feel like, the scales are balanced with what's going on with your home. Maybe somebody's trying to take your home. Very interesting. You guys are going to have to leave me a message and let me know what this is about. You know, I'm just getting, you guys are doing a lot of cleanup, okay? And that's even your advice from Spirit. You know, things need cleaned up here. Things need purged. Bad habits need broken down here and released. There needs to be more of an emotional breakthrough, okay? More of releasing toxic energies or people or situations. So you can start to rebuild something healthy, something that is going to be built to last, is what I'm getting here. Now, with the Tower coming up here in this position, Taurus, it's very powerful, and I'm going to explain something to you real quick. This is the only position that when it shows up in, that there's a huge caution here. When your advice from Spirit is telling you to make some changes, something needs to be released, let go of, that's this major and this powerful, you want to make sure that you release it or give it up yourself, okay? That you do something, because you don't want the universe to come in unexpectedly and shake your world upside down. So oftentimes it's a lot easier if you can, you know, make the move yourself. So consider this a caution, okay? That's something, you know, and it could be something that you don't want to give up or take. So be willing to let go or give up something here that's no longer serving you. So the universe don't come in and take something, okay? That's what I'm getting here. It's kind of like that wheel of fate. It's kind of like karma. I hope I'm making sense here. You guys, sometimes I feel like I don't make sense, but this is very important. Very important right here. 3 of Wands is your outcome energy. This is beautiful. You know, I feel like you guys have foresight about where you're headed, where you're going. I feel like your third eye is open, your crown chakra is open. For a lot of you, you know, this definitely represents you've planted so many seeds right here. You've been nurturing them, you've been taking care of them, and, you know, you're waiting on your ships to come in here. And I feel some of you are tired of waiting. That's what I'm getting right here. This could be a legal situation. This could be an inheritance. Some of you, you're waiting on money, okay? Maybe it was a lawsuit, workman's comp. Whatever this is, this could have been an endeavor, something that you have already put a lot of time and effort in, and you're waiting on it to produce, for it to come back. And I promise you, when it does, it's going to come back threefold. But I definitely get a sense that there is divine timing that is taking place here. It will come, but there's a need for you to be patient with yourself as well as the process. And I know you guys don't like to, nobody likes to hear that, because we want what we want now, right? But oftentimes, you know, there's a reason for it. There's a reason why it hasn't come in yet. Doesn't mean it's not going to happen, Taurus, because it will. Okay? All right. I love you guys. I love each and every one of you with all of my heart. Please leave me a comment. Let me know how these energies are playing out in your situation. I send you all my love, wishes, and blessings, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye, Taurus.